two mass shootings. So it's rare, it's ugly, it's rare, but it sure as hell ain't the number one threat. That is the most obvious lie you could come up with. So he is lying. You have to ask, why do you lie to black people?
See, the problem with Greg and his video is he doesn't even realize that it is him that's espousing racist views, not Biden. Biden's not making black people scared.
Why do liberals feel that they have to do that? Because they need to keep blacks angry.
I don't know what the idea is with white Republicans or white people in general that believe that black people take their marching orders from white people, or we learn about racism from white people, or we are made afraid because of white people, or we're made angry because of what white people say is happening in America. No, none of those things are true. We're angry because of America's way of showing us America. Black people are angry because of the injustices that exist in the systems that make America, America.
They need to keep blacks close to them, right? This does not serve black people. If it doesn't serve black people, it doesn't serve white people either, because it creates conflict. The people who need to cleave blacks from whites do so because they realize there is profit in discontent. They're rent-seeking. As long as there's a problem, whether it's racism or whether it's homelessness. $1 billion went to homelessness. We don't know where it went, because you need a persistent crisis in order to keep your job. Consultants and corporations, right? Activists. You got to keep this lie going. And once blacks walk away from this lie, oh, they're going to be happy, but they're going to be pissed. And I'm so going to be there for that.
The education system, the healthcare system, all of those systems are flawed. Don't forget the prison system. The entire justice system, not just the prison system, policing. Any system you name, black people are at the lowest rung of that. And that makes us angry, not a president giving a commencement speech at a HBCU.
We want to move to this morning as well. Joe Biden, the president of the United States, gave a commencement address yesterday at Howard University. He didn't talk about the border. He didn't talk about the threat of the Chinese Communist Party. He didn't even talk about the threat of Islamic terrorism. Instead, he said the biggest threat to our country is, in fact, the threat of white supremacy. Watch.
A harsh reality that racism has long torn us apart. It's a battle that's never really over. But on the best days, enough of us have the guts and the hearts to stand up for the best in us, to stand up against the poison of white supremacy, as I did my inaugural address, to single out as the most dangerous terrorist threat to our homeland is white supremacy.
The problem with you all is a white man is saying what you don't think we know already to a group of black people. Highly erudite or not, black people are aware of America's white supremacists. And it wasn't Joe Biden that said this. Black people been saying that white supremacy will tear this country apart. James Baldwin said it in the 60s. Before him, Garvey said it. Before him, Nat Turner said it. We know the problems of white supremacy. You all don't hear it, though, until a white person say it. And by the way, Joe Biden's just quoting the FBI, who said the greatest threat to America is white supremacy. So in the second video, when we're about to watch how ridiculous they get. Check it out.
Federal law enforcement is actually going after these supposed white supremacists, and they had these ridiculous, comical profiles of pro-life moms and, conservative dads, in rural America. And meanwhile, we have this list of 168 terrorists coming across our border in just the last few months. So, that's crazy. But it's so, I'm going to just say it, I think it's evil. It's evil to take a country as good as ours, a country that really, if you look at people's everyday interactions with people of other races and cultures here in America, they're by and large 99.9% peaceful, loving. People want to live in America the way Martin Luther King had it, where we don't see color, we look at people's character.
And there you have it. A group of Fox people willing to lie to its viewers about anything for ratings, just to make white people scared, not black people, to make white people scared. There are no terrorists, no group of terrorists, unnamed, numerous terrorists coming across the border. White supremacy is the greatest threat to America. And just like the president said, although I don't quote or agree with him often, just like the president said, it takes strength and courage for white people to stand up and challenge white supremacy. It is clear that Fox has neither the strength or courage or backbone to do that. They are peddlers of white supremacy. They are scared that America does not belong solely to white people anymore. Yeah, we're angry as Black people. Some of us are content to be next to whiteness. But yes, there are those of us that's angry. We have every damn right to be angry because our Constitution says something about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for everybody. And we've never had that. We've never had that. Our Constitution says something about equal justice under law. We've never had that. Hell, we can't even get the right to vote without it being impeded upon. So please, Fox, stop pretending that white supremacy is a thought that Joe Biden made up as a threat to Black people in this country. It's not. It's the actions of white people that make white supremacy the biggest threat to America. And those are facts. Fox, Trump supporters, and all the other racists in America. Period. I'm Mondale. Have a good night.